is going to look appealing to the consumer, even if the programming is delayed? What should we expect?
Well, we should expect a new box. It's going to be a bit thinner, a bit wider, a bit more powerful with the new processor, more storage. But the inside is the big deal here. There's going to be Siri, so users will be able to search with their voice for different content across different apps. So if you want to look up a James Bond movie across the Sony Crackle app on the Apple TV, the iTunes Store, or maybe some James Bond theme songs that you have in your Apple Music library, you will be able to do that with just your voice. There also is going to be apps, which is really big for content. So the way Apple is going to position this App Store is to allow media companies and content makers to release and create their own apps for the Apple TV. What this will allow is for content makers to release new types of content apps on their own schedule. Historically, Apple's updated the Apple TV every few months or every several months or every couple of years with new content channels. Now, users won't have to wait for that because the companies will be able to release their content as they're ready.
Mark, you've reported that this was, for a while, it looked like this was going to be more of a summertime release. That was delayed, obviously, until now. Why now?
Right, so Apple's been working on this new Apple TV, and we've been reporting on this as early as fall 2013, and they kept pushing it back for a number of reasons, ranging from initially wanting to launch with that new web TV cable replacement service. They were expected to release it earlier in the summer and announce it in June at the Worldwide Developers Conference. But this new Apple TV, we're told, is based on this new iOS 9 operating system that's coming to the iPhone and iPad in mid-September. And Apple has a new sense of wanting to follow through on these releases with a new focus on polish and stability. So since the Apple TV and the iPhone are going to run the same operating system, Apple decided to allow its engineering resources to focus on the iPhone upgrade, and then when they're ready, move on to the Apple TV. So staggering the releases is important.
Mark, that's a concern that I have, is engineering resources, because when you look at Apple Music, clearly there are some things that they could fix there. You look at the TV, if they're creating a new app store, they have to support more developers, there are more resources there. There are other things that Apple's trying to do, kind of revive the iPad. Are they organized in such a way that they can really do the streamlining where they need to do it and do the launching where they need to do it and keep all this software working and get it better?
Right, I mean, Apple's a giant company on paper, but the amount of people they have per team working on different features is actually quite small compared to some of the other companies, major companies in the Fortune 500. But I think Apple knows how to separate resources as necessary. A good example that I sometimes give people is the Apple Watch. When they were making the Apple Watch, they didn't put the iPhone or iPad team to work on the watch. They actually hired an entirely new group of people, moved some stuff around, and created a new team for that. So when they know they have to make new teams and let resources, sit in their own compartments, they know how to do that.
Mark Gurman owning the Apple beat for us this morning. Mark, we appreciate it.